Hello, good evening, happy Thursday. The time now is, what is the time? The time is 21:41 in the UK on Thursday today. So you're welcome to this live, and I am appearing a little bit different today. I'm using a different streaming software because I need to be on two platforms. So that's why I am streaming differently today. But I'm still here all the same. It's good to be with you today. My name is Sylvia and I am coming to you live and direct from Essex, UK. Yay! Go Essex. I'm coming to you from the bottom part of England. You're welcome. And for today's live, I have something special for you. It's a two-part live. One part of the live will be looking at the webinar that we attend weekly, and I'll give you some of the reasons why I think you should attend. And those are some of the reasons why I attend. And then, secondly, we'll look at ways we can kickstart 2025. Today is the 5th of December, and children are already counting down 20 days to Christmas. So, yay, I am looking forward to a break with a family and also just relaxing, just getting my groove back and just having time to do what I want to do. I don't know about you, that's one of my relaxation tips. And as this busy working mom, I don't get very much of that. But anyway, so tonight is the webinar. You are all invited, and I will be waiting for you. So some of the reasons why I believe you should attend this webinar are: number one, because you gain valuable insights. Because there's always a expert. There's always somebody new, somebody fresh. There's always something new to learn because we are part of a 225 strong community. So there are lots. Welcome, whoever's watching, you are welcome. We are part of a 225, quarter of a million strong. So there's always something interesting. You get to hear stories from experts and stories from different people from all walks of the world. And I have heard all the stories. Many times, you're left in tears, you're just crying because the stories that you hear are just so amazing. And you even think, if this person can do it, so can I. So what am I waiting for? So I would definitely, a webinar is invaluable. The experience that we have from the expert is absolutely second to none, and the information that you hear is always something special. It's always something that blesses you, humbles you, or educates you. So that's what I found from the webinar. So it's not a case of you've heard it all or I know everything. No, there's always something new to learn. So that's why I invite you to the webinar. The second reason is that you get to network with like-minded individuals. This group is global. So we are networking with people from Canada, people from Norway, Australia, Austria, South Africa. I have a business partner in Qatar and Canada and the USA. So we are on different time zones, but we still somehow manage to connect together because this business is global. So you get the opportunity to network with others on this webinar, as well as the other challenges that we do. Speaking of challenge, at the moment I am on a challenge called a 6A plus run challenge, which is running for 6 months, and it involves quite a lot of things, and some of them is going live and speaking to you and telling you about the business. So that's part of the networking as well. So the third reason why you should attend the webinar is that you get experts expert knowledge. The movers and shakers, the seven-figure earners, the six-figure earners, they are the experts. We get to hear from the experts, and we also get to ask questions from the experts. So it's really exciting time. And then the fourth thing is that it helps to keep me motivated, or it will help to keep you motivated, because sometimes we feel stale and we need a little bit of refreshing, or we need to do something different. But a webinar does that so perfectly. It just helps to recharge you. And then the final reason is that there's no such thing as shortcut to success. You have to be in it to win it, and you have to be willing to jump in with both of your feet. So this webinar focuses on your shortcut to success. It gives, instead of spending hours of figuring things out, it helps you to jump in with both of your feet. But because the system is 90% done for you, so all you have to do is plug in, do a little bit, show up, turn up, and then you're good to go. There isn't really much to do. You don't have to start everything from scratch. I'm a mentor. You've got mentors in the business who will hold your hand, take you through the process from start to finish. So that's another benefit. I really implore that you should come and watch the webinar. Now, moving on to some of the tips on how you can start 2025 strong is to look at, if you're a Christian, you seek God. If you're not a Christian, you need to write down your goals. You need to get your vision board. You need to be able to detail what it is that you want to achieve in that year. And then you put it, I've got my vision board right in front of me. I wish I could show you, but it means I will have to switch the computer over. Or maybe I could do that. Okay, so I'll show you a little bit. How do I switch the computer? Okay, because I've said it now, I have to commit to it. So just, oh my God, no, it's not possible. I'm sorry, I'll have to show you another time. But I wanted to show you my vision board. But yes, it's good to write down the vision, make it plain, make a list of the goals and all the things that you want to achieve. So we need to start 2025 with goals written down or goals on your vision board. Number 2 is that those goals have to be intentional. If you're coming from the business world, we have such thing as SMART, specific, measurable, achievable within a realistic time bound. So your goals have to be smart. Set smart goals, start small and then work your way up. Don't set unrealistic goals. And the fourth tip for how to start 2025 strong is that you have to organize yourself. You need to keep organized. You can have, these days people are digital, so they organize themselves on their iPads, on their iPhones, or their Android phones. I'm quite old fashioned. I like to write things down. Well, I do use my iPhone and my iPad, but I like to write things down because I like to see. I just loved writing. I love the thought of the ink running on the paper. I just love writing. So even though I put it on my phone, so that when I need to look at it, I see my goals. But most often, I like to write things down. So I have so many notebooks all over the house because I like to write things down. And I've always, since I've been young, I've always loved reading. I'm what you call a bookworm. Love reading. And I always love writing as well. So that is still part of me. I like to write things down. I like to see them. And then the final thing of starting off 2025 strong is that you have to be committed to your why, because you need to know, why are you doing this business? Why are you doing what you're doing? There's always a reason for everything that you do. The reason why I am doing this business is my children are my biggest why. I would like to leave a legacy for them. I would like to live the time, money, freedom lifestyle. I would like to travel. I love traveling, and I would like to just be not a digital nomad, but just to work on my own terms, on my own conditions. Those are some of my whys. But my biggest why is for my children. I don't want them to go through the hardship and the suffering that I've had to go through, So I want to set them up for the future. So that's one of my biggest whys. And spending quality time as a family, where all those years of working and rushing from here to go to work and then going here, by the time you realize, you see your child that was 2 or 3 years old when they started to go to nursery, then they start school, and then by the time they get to their secondary school, in their teenage years, you're thinking, oh my God, all that time I've lost because I was running around and trying to make ends meet, or trying to organize this and trying to organize that. So, that's the reason why I started this business, is because at least I can't take back the time that is lost, but at least it will give me the opportunity to be able to catch up, you see. And one final bonus point is that you surround yourself with the right minded people and the right minded community. I spent a lot of time listening, and I still do, listening to negative comments from friends, close friends and family. Oh, this business is a scam, or it's a MLM, or it's this. I've looked at this, I've looked at that. But so you have to have that thick skin and always remember your why, your why, your why, your why. And this business is evidence based. You go in the private community, you can see the evidence that is working. If it is working for my fellow business partners, there is no reason why it can't work for me, and I am going to make it work for me. So those are some of the reasons. And it's good to attend the webinar, because the webinar gives you a vast knowledge, more than what I'm saying. I'm probably just saying a snippet of what you can get from the webinar. And we need to start the year off strong, so we need to start planning. Let's not wait to the 1st of January and you're thinking, oh my God, what do I want to achieve for 2025? Start now. Okay. My name is Sylvia, and thank you for this opportunity. And I am going to bid you farewell, bid you good night. Have an amazing evening. Have an amazing night. Bye bye.